Once upon a time, there was the biggest and most beautiful wedding in the whole city. The big church was filled with warm yellow light, beautiful white flowers, and all the richest people in town. At the front stood Arthur, the handsome son of a very rich family, and his new bride, Cecilia. She was very beautiful, but she always wanted to control everything. It was supposed to be the perfect day. But just as the priest asked if anyone wanted to stop the wedding, the big wooden doors of the church were pushed open with a loud. The beautiful music stopped right away. Every single person turned their head to look. Standing in the doorway, looking very pale and shaking, was Bella. She was not just a guest. She was Arthur's first love, the girl he had promised to love forever. Bella's eyes were full of tears as she looked at the man who had left her without saying a single word just 1 month ago. The whole room was completely quiet. Bella took a slow step forward, and her sad voice echoed in the big silent room. Arthur, how could you do this to me?
People in the church started to whisper quickly to each other. Bella walked slowly down the middle of the room, looking like a sad, broken girl running the perfect party. She thought Arthur would look away because he felt guilty, but instead, his eyes was full of terrible pain and sadness. Before Arthur could even say a word, the rich bride, Cecilia, stepped forward. She did not look angry at all. Instead, she had a cold, proud smile on her face. You really do not know anything, do you, Bella? Cecilia asked in a soft, scary voice. She reached into her beautiful white dress and pulled out a folded piece of paper. She threw it right at Bella's feet. Read it, Cecilia told her. Bella picked up the paper, and her hands were shaking badly. It was a paper from a doctor. For many months, Bella had felt very tired and weak, but she just felt she needed to rest. But the dark words on the paper told her the terrible secret. Her heart was failing. She was going to die, and she only had 1 month left to live. Bella took a deep breath as her whole world fell apart. But the worst part of the story was just beginning.
Cecilia's sharp, cold voice broke the quiet room. You see, Bella, my family owns the only special hospital that can give you a new heart before it is too late. And the price for that new heart? Cecilia pointed her finger right at Arthur. The price is him. Bella opened her eyes wide in shock as she finally understood everything. Arthur had never stopped loving her. He had sold his freedom, his happiness, and his whole future to Cecilia's rich family just to buy a new heart for Bella. Arthur ran away from the front of the church and fell down on his knees right in front of Bella. Big tears were rolling down his handsome face. I had to do it, Bella, he cried, and his voice sounded completely broken and hopeless. I could not just stand there and watch you die. I do not care if I have to spend the rest of my life in a sad marriage with a woman I do not love. If you can live, if your heart can keep beating, then I will give up everything. Please, just let me save your life.
But true love does not always make sense. Bella looked down at the man crying on the floor. The man she loved more than anything else in the whole world. Very slowly, she shook her head. A sad but sweet smile appeared on her pale face. Oh, Arthur, she said in a very slow whisper. What is the point of having a beating heart if he has to be without you by my side?
Suddenly, Bella did something no one expected. She tore the daughter's paper into tiny little pieces. The white pieces of paper fell down like snow on the red field. Arthur screamed, but it was already too late. All the crying and the strong feeling were just too much for Bella's weak heart.
Arthur caught her just as she fell to the ground. Right there, in the middle of a beautiful wedding that was supposed to save her life, Bella closed her eyes and started breathing in the arms of the only man she ever loved. Cecilia stood there frozen, finally understanding that her money could buy a husband, but it could never, ever buy true love.